Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about the difference between controlling emotions and managing emotions. What is the difference? Okay, so controlling emotions means that my partner or someone said something to me and my body got kind of all stirred up and it goes all wild and I want to say something, do something, and then I can either do that or say it or I can control it. And I kind of suffocated inside. I suffocated like a volcano building up, and that at some point when someone, my partner, will say something, the smallest thing, it will trigger this volcano to erupt, and bam, I will erupt into a fight. And they have their emotions kind of controlled and suffocated, and they will erupt into the fight, and we can have this endless cycle of a fight, of an ongoing fight, and ongoing two volcanoes speaking, really. And what I want to talk today about managing emotions, which is different. So managing emotions is when my partner, for example, says something that triggers something within me, and I get kind of all tensed up, and my body starts to say its thing, and it wants to continue, and I'm like, okay, hold on a moment, quiet down for a moment, not because you're the kind of the little child who needs to suppress their feelings, and we don't want to hear them, but from a different reason, because it's the grown-up self who's observing the whole situation now, and this grown-up self is also a scientist who's observing the dynamics of two people. And this person, the scientist, also knows, as much as we learn, sorry about this noise, the big picture, knows about the big picture of things, of the dynamics and what's going on, because this is something I highly encourage you to learn. Okay. It's also the things I teach in my courses and on the one-on-ones or one-on-twos. And then when we know the big picture as well, we can see what's going on. We can see the fighting volcanoes. We can calm them down a bit, and we can silently observe. And you know what happens when we are silently observing? We can slowly see new things unveiling themselves and revealing themselves to us. So new things, new understandings. Suddenly, to me it happens too. I use this method as well, and it takes time. It takes time to practice it as well. So many years ago, I thought, "Ooh, when will I realize what's happening in real time?" Because I used to realize things in hindsight, and with practice it is coming, and today I realize things in real time. And what happens in real time is that the body still reacts with all my knowledge and everything I do, and my practice. I still have this inner child, these wounds, these pains, and my growth as well. We all grow, okay, in different phases and different times. All we want to do is the growth to be less dramatic, kind of a bit more gentle. So where was I? Managing emotions is that we can manage what's going on. We can breathe, we can calm down. We don't need to attack anyone. We don't need to protect. We're not in survival mode. We're not in a war, unless it's an actual war. But it's usually about where I'm talking about the inner war between two people, the dynamics of a couple. And this is actually a place of growth, of healing. It's an opportunity to heal. That's why it's painful. So we can either stay in the pain, and that's the automatic response to our body. That's what we do. We automatically continue the painful cycle, because that is what we know. We don't know anything else. And what we want to do here is to want to give the opportunity for something else to unveil itself, something which we still don't know what it is. And this is something that is very difficult for us in our society, in the way we were raised, to accept something that we don't know. So I am inviting you to be open and curious to something that you don't know yet. And believe me, well, actually believe you, something will come up. And every time I do this, something marvelous arises. I suddenly understand something that I didn't know before about me. Okay, we usually tend to look at our partners. What did they not understand before about them? But I actually understand something about me. And each time I do this, my partner, they understand something about themselves as well. And so that is growth, really. So instead of the dynamics being of kind of kind of throwing a ball at each other, very different, very hard, and kind of attacking, running away from the ball, um, protecting us from the ball. We want to pause for a moment, grow, and then our partner will most likely grow as well. And then I'm gonna look at myself, at my partner, and we're gonna go, I made it. We made another growth spurt. So that is the healing journey of the relationship, of the partnership. All right. I hope you got something from that video, and I really encourage you to continue this learning. It doesn't come on its own, and it's just, I love it. All right. Bye for now.